Right then, you asked for it, you waited for it. Many of you helped prepare it by YouTube comments and forum suggestions and by lots of other ways of getting in touch with me. That's been very helpful. Well, now it is finally live, it's finally here, the TT120 Resource Hub. And if I may say so, there's nothing quite like it for UK TT120 info, products, and useful links. Inevitably, there will be things I've missed out. This is not the be-all and end-all. There's hopefully more can be added. It's set up in such a way now that it's not difficult for me to add more information to the site. Get in touch. If I've missed out your favorite retailer, drop me a line. If you want your own product featured, just let me know and I'll happily add as much as I can. I'm eager to make this as comprehensive as is possible, whilst at the same time keeping it as close to a TT120 exclusive site as possible. There are a few areas where that obviously has to go beyond. There's baseboard manufacturers, they are scale agnostic. There's some DCC, HMDCC chips as well. They're scale agnostic, things like that. But where we can, I've kept it as tight to TT120 as I can. Now, full disclaimer, some of you will already know this sort of thing, but I have kept this free for all the manufacturers that you see and producers that you find and retailers that are on here. None of them have paid me a penny for doing this. This is all just added for free. I'm not affiliated in any way with any of the products being sold, with the exception of being a Hornby affiliate. I've had the Hornby affiliation for a few months now, and so most, if not all, of the Hornby links that are here are affiliate links from which I will earn a small commission. That's the only kickback, as it were, that I get from any of this. I've done it hopefully as much as possible to be useful for the scale. That being said, if the workload of maintaining this site becomes very large, then I might consider changing that. But really not in the foreseeable future. I really do want it to be as accessible to particularly the smaller one-man band, two-man band operations that are trying to get in on this and trying to produce stuff that is filling out what we need to make full layouts at this scale. So anything I've missed out, get in touch. I'll be delighted to add stuff in. In fact, what I'd really like to see happen is for all the manufacturers that are listed to suddenly have a huge surge in sales as a result of this and wonder what on earth is going on, why have things suddenly exploded. You'll see up here on the top right, I have an index of manufacturers. That's not one part of the site, that's not live yet. I do want that so I can list out all the different companies that I have linked to from the various pages and parts of the site. I'm not going to go through the entire site just now. I'd really much rather you did that in your own time, at your own leisure, and discover what is here and do your own exploring. But I want to offer a sample of what is here and showcase some of the parts of it. TT120 Resource Hub, your ultimate destination for TT120 model railway inspiration. Okay, so here we have products. This is where most of you will go straight away. This is what you want. That's the bulk of the site. But I've included a few extra things. I've got YouTube and social media. There's a few more things to be added in there, Facebook groups and so on. But there's an online community around this scale and I want to showcase it. I won't be putting everyone's up all the time. I'm going to try and keep the YouTube stuff particularly fresh and rotating so that, again, some of the smaller ones get their chance to be up there and they're not just relegated all the way down the bottom of a page. So if you're not up here just now, please drop me a line asking if you'd like to be, and also if you're not here just now, don't assume that that's it. I really do want to take off some ones who are there every month or so, just swap it around, keep it fresh. And also likewise for TT120 retailers, this is by no means a comprehensive list, not even close to it. If your own local retailer is taking an interest in TT120 and would like their stuff to be up here, let me know and we can change that. So, got a few links to the big brands quickly, and then a wee few blurbs of information. This is not a sales site. I'm not selling anything on this site, nothing at all. Anything that is here is a link to someone else's sales page or an email to ask them for a product. But there's nothing directly here that I'm selling. So please be aware of that. There's nothing to sign up to. There's no details to be entered in to register on the site, to become a member of the site. None of that. It is simply a usable resource for those who are interested in the scale. Let's get into the products then. What do we have here? Well, we have a working link, which is always a good thing. Again, any broken links, please let me know. Apologies for this banner. It is going to keep popping up. Remove the banner costs money, so I've not done that. It's not impossible. At some point I might splash out in it, but for just now, you're going to have to live with it. Apologies for that. So, locos, carriages, freight, track, people, detailing, buildings, vehicles, and power and tech. And this, for example, power and tech is an area that is obviously not a TT120 exclusive thing. It can't be, it doesn't need to be, but it's useful for people just to have as much as possible under one roof. There's building. Let's have a look at the buildings then. Let's see what we have under here. Plenty of options. You've got right from Hornby and Peco, Mark's Models coming up with the scene craft stuff. ATD Models, got a review of some of their card kits coming up shortly. MS Models, these are excellently detailed 3D print as well. There's a range of stuff. In the Greenwood Laser, a lot of you already got their stuff, but do look at it. This is an exciting area, I think, of the hub. There's, I'm sure, stuff here you haven't investigated. Go and look at it and see what you think. Now, clicking on these links will take you then external to the hub, and it'll open a new link for you to these pages. Right then, let's try, where we go next? Detailing. There's these little extra pieces, the benches, the luggage, that just add and elevate a model railway to levels of realism that just catch the eye. So again, there's lots here. You'll forgive me for being selfish enough to add Mac Trains in here. I'm well aware Mac Trains stuff is neither at the highest end of quality nor a big enough one to really justify it. But hey, I'm building the site, so I added my own in. But there's a useful range here. Bunter's Yard have done some excellent stuff. BBD have just started really producing some, not just lamp kits, but also spares and repairs of drive shafts and replacement motors, even for some of the TT120 locos as coreless motors. So there's plenty of scope here for you to get your teeth into and hopefully enjoy what the options are. There's people, there's freight, there's carriages. We go to freight here. It's a surprising number already. You know, there's more to come, I'm sure, but Hornby, Peco, Revolution can pre-order. Arnold, you can get stuff that's suitable. Osborne, Three Peaks, all doing different things, but all of them able to add variety to your layout, and hopefully you will find that to be beneficial. So that really takes us through what is here, but I want you to do your own exploring, see what you can find out, and let me know if you think this is useful. Let me know things I've missed out. Particularly, I'm keen that would get filled out and make it as useful to the community as possible. So that's that. That's the TT120 Resource Hub, your ultimate destination for TT120 model railway inspiration. You can tell that some of the stuff on here is AI generated, by the way the language is used, but nonetheless, it was easier and faster than doing it all myself. So this is no indication whatsoever of any coding or website competency on my part. But this site that it's hosted on, Mobilize site, they do a good job. Sometimes annoying, but it gets in the way, but it's much simpler for me to maintain it this way than what I tried initially. So there we are. That's that. More to follow, like I say. If you like this, do like the video, do comment, and please do subscribe. We are pressing up, dare I say it, towards the 1,000. We're well up in the 800s now, so let's keep that momentum going. I do appreciate your help. I do appreciate your input, and follow along. Thanks very much for watching.